So Dunlop just wanted us to correct what we've been saying. It's been the qualifying tyre. So you see here on the bike of
Bobby Fong, he's got the Q tire on. Gonna try to lay down a scorcher.
A little bit confused with the big sticker on the right. Dunlop is saying we need to correct that. So just making it clear that it was a qualifying tyre for Cambodia.
Perfect.
As we see Josh Heron leave the pits now, and for Heron, 5 minutes left in the session, Rog, and we'll see if he's able to put in a second fast lap as well. Bobby Fong went out on his second lap with a 24. Faster than what Beaubier was able to do in yesterday's session, so consolidating that second on the grid for Bobby Fong, but about half a second slower than Beaubier. Beaubier really strong pace and in those mid-23s, but you mentioned, Rog, about the lap record. We're only less than a couple of hundredths of a second off but from Beaubier, and we'll see what Cam's able to do whenever he gets back out on track. And this is the really interesting one, to see what Josh Heron's able to do now. We haven't seen Heron's real speed so far this weekend, but now we're into the Q tire runs. This is when you really expect to see it from Josh. See there the replay on the left, and he hasn't been able to put in as many miles as he wants, probably over the course of the run so far this weekend, Rod, but this is whenever it all comes down to it.
A little more rear grip. If that's something that he's been struggling with this weekend, then this could be a big lap with this tire.
We can see the Bobby Fongs come back into the
Bobby!
24-1, and that gives a good yardstick now to really be able to see what Heron can do. Yesterday was a 25-1 on the target for Josh, but we haven't seen it during the course this season where he's been able to qualify as well as you'd expect. Only one front row start, that was at Road America. Typically, it's been that fourth on the grid spot for Josh.
He's always one of those guys that doesn't really for Josh, I say it all the time. He's an animal that likes to go out. He knows how to step it up.
Interesting one around here as well, with turn one being so fast. It doesn't give you that chance to immediately make up a lot of positions like turn one at Coda will, for instance. But for Heron, we'll see what he's able to do now on this lap. He's 0.2 of a second off of Cambodia's time in the first lap. He's found about 0.3 of a second compared to his first lap. So for Josh Heron, right where he needed to be in the first second, but giving up a lot of ground there in the second. And Josh is coming down in towards the right-hander at the end of the lap, down in towards the last corner now. And
that was Josh Heron. He was stepping it out big time. Back in, snapping around.
For Heron, it's that second lap now that will be able to still but puts himself into contention now. Sean Kelly's just moved up onto that provisional front row of the grid as well. A 24.5 for SDK, and we've said it a few times already in this session. Across the line, and for that bit of a step forward. Josh Heron is second one, not on course to improve. Here for turn 4 complex, and we'll see what his first sector is going to be like on this lap. For Gagne last time around 24.4, and that's about 3/4 of a second slower than Cambodia's fastest time in this session. And again, not
Fonger!
now as well. And we'll see what Cam's able to do on that number 6 machine, trying to shoot for an outright track record here at Mid-Ohio as well. But for Gagne, not finding that time on this lap, his second on the Q tire.
Seems like some of the riders has kind of been a little bit of a mix. Some of them's been able to find time that second lap.
You see for Bobby Fong's teammate, Jake Gagne, he's back out on the fastest in this session.
Took the 1 minute boards out.
Cam Bouvier in this session. That's the fastest time we've had so far this weekend. Fong with the Q tyre, Rog, pretty much just
Yeah,
1 minute boards out. This is it for the pole.
At the start of the day, but
Nice of Bobby Fong, the Fonger, to get pole position.
Starts into his next lap as well, but hasn't improved in the first two sectors. But just coming through in towards the final sector now. From
Flagman's got the checkers in his hand.
Keep an eye on what anyone else is able to do as they move in towards the checker track. One more lap and that's Benjamin Smith that's gone down, and Smith on the number 78 machine, 8th fastest in this session, had just set his personal best, and that's going to put the yellow flags out now as well, Roger. Anyone out there probably going to be caught out by those yellow flags. Josh Herring, we can see here, 5th fastest in this session, didn't end up improving on his next lap, and 24.8, so down into the 24s, just like the other riders on the front two rows of yesterday, round about on the combined times as well. As Richie Escalante now comes through, and Escalante, he would have had to deal with those yellow flags for Benjamin Smith, so we're not going to see an improvement here at the end of the session from the Suzuki rider. His teammate Sean Donatelli up there, the second Cam Bouvier once again on course for that pole position. No one's going to be able to improve on that. He started the season
Cam
with those
Bouvier
3
on
poles in a row.
pole.
He had a pole at Laguna as well, Rog.
I like it.
This looks it's going to be the 5th pole position.
That wraps up Q2
Cam
for the
Bouvier.
Superbikes. Fonger's in second.
At 24.3, so able to get pretty close towards his times with the Q tyre as well. So good effort there from Bobby Fong. 4 in a row for him coming into this weekend. The riders now just getting ready for their practice starts. Jake Gagne on the number 32 machine on the front row with a grade. He'll be on the outside of the front row. Bobby Fong in the middle of the front row, and Cam Bouvier there with his 5th pole position out of 7 rounds, and he's once again been able to show for a single lap just how strong his